Good morning.
This is my dad, Henry. This is Juwan.
How you doing, Henry?
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you too. I'm Jawan. I had an idea for you today, Jordan. Maybe we put him on a prong collar for class and see how he does on that.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you mentioned that before. So why, when do you use the prong over slippery? Why
Now.
would you say that for him?
Because he's dragging you. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath though. There you go. And then leave your leash loose. Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
They're already out for a couple of hours this morning.
So they should be tired.
No, not really.
You said not really. Good morning. Hi. Ooh, you got a guard dog, huh?
Yeah.
I'm Jawan.
I just called you. Hi, Destiny.
Oh, Destiny. Hi, Destiny. Hi.
I'm Sarante.
Hi, Sarante. I'm Jawan.
I was going to say, Virginia told me to let you know that she told
Yeah,
us
she
to come.
recommended us.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, this is why I came. I'm like,
Okay. Listen, let me see.
I know.
Let me see.
yeah. Okay, please. Oh,
Oh, hey, I didn't bring your boy. I gotta walk back and go get him. How are you?
I'm
Good.
good. Come, buddies, and drink water.
Do you have leashes for them, Sharon?
No.
All right, so you're gonna be throwing off my dogs, so I'm gonna have to really, really coach today.
Okay.
So if you want to be distraction, that's fine. But then I want you to tell your story on how you just got them, 4 days ago? All right.
she's a strong girl too.
Yeah. Well, she'll learn not to do all this.
Please, that's why I came. Regina told us. I said she has to stay.
Yeah. So she just pulls you on leash and she barks at other dogs and.
Not necessarily all the time. She didn't bark at them. I think it's bigger dogs.
Got it. Okay.
And sometimes even small ones. I really don't know what it is.
Got it. Okay. And they just met right now.
They just met and she
Yeah,
didn't bark.
they just met they've been knowing each other for a few months.
Got it. Okay. Cool. All right.
My daughter is coming to help out.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Tell them free dog and just let them sniff around and then we'll meet in the middle. All right. Free dog and then you just walk in the grass. Free dog means they can sniff, pee, poop, do all that. Ariel, what we'll do is we'll go on a walk and we'll walk by my house and then I can go grab them and then we'll walk back. Hi. Just to forewarn you, there are 2 dogs here that are completely off leash. All right, so at all times, what I want you to do is just relax. So if they happen to walk up to either one of you, then just I met them. I met her yesterday, and her dogs ran up on my dogs. Yeah, so exactly. Yeah, just look around for the off-leash dog. So I'm going to just proactively introduce her, and then it should make for a smoother interaction. Okay.
Thanks for warning me. I mean, I'm comfortable right
Good. Good girl. Good. You just
So what I usually do, I just let her go to the dog?
if the dog is friendly, yeah. So these dogs are friendly. You'll have to read them, So she's a good dog. Lucy just told her hey, kind of get out my face, and she was able to get out. You see. Oh, sorry. It's a lot going on. You see how she's
I know, you have a lot going on today.
you see how she's floating in and out,
Yeah.
And then, but it's not her coming up and being abrasive. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry too much about it right now.
Water, here. There's water. You can drink that.
But yeah, let's say a stray dog runs up to you, the
I
bet.
usually don't want to because I don't know if they're friendly or I don't know how she'll react.
Yeah, but do you see how she reacted today? She'll react like that every time if you just relax when it happens. What normally happens is the dog runs up and you get tight and start grabbing your dog.
Because I'm like,
Yeah, but there's going to be a different scenario where the dogs aren't this chill, where the dogs are really coming up on dirt, So in that time, that's where you honestly you be an advocate for your dog, and you can me personally, I try to kick the shit out the dog that's running up to me, right? But you just want to refrain from if I have a dog coming up now and I'm choking her out, it's just creating so much pressure for her when I could really just there, like that right there, right? Just leave it loose. He's playing. Come a little bit towards him, Jordan. There you go. And so Sharon, now your dog is showing you. Hold on, let me tell you something. because you're just talking to him and he's just ignoring you right now, and he really over there playing. Your dog's now showing you.
He's trying to protect.
No. They're playing. They're playing.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is he's blowing you off. He doesn't give a shit what you have to say to him right now because his cousin's right there. He's like, yo, I met another husky. I don't care about mom anymore right now, you know?
Bye, then you can go and play.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there should never be a time where he's willing to blow you off and you're talking to him, he's blowing you off. So now you need to have a leash on him or a long line so that you can back up what you're saying, okay? So I'm gonna give you a slip lead. But yeah, that's all play, Jordan. No, I got her, thank you. It's all play. Juno is obviously just very vocal, you know? When he was like lunging and doing all that, that was him correcting the dog, you know? So as long as you, like I was telling them, and I'm gonna show you for Pete too, because Pete's over there acting crazy, you know?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna give you 2.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to.
Rosha is very good. I don't think she needs it, but that's okay.
Yeah, so and it don't even have to be like the whole time. Just give him some time where he has to follow your direction, and then you let him drag that and be free again. Okay.
So you know that there's a difference.
Exactly.
Yazek, coach. Yazek, hey.
Now you just go get his ass.
Yazek, come here.
All right, Lucy, you saw that? Where you at? You saw that?
Yazek, come.
Easy peasy. Yeah. Yep.
No.
Just take a deep breath when you grab her. She might guard you, you know, but just be relaxed. All right, so we're about to do this again with another dog. Hi, I'm Juwan.
Hi, I'm Taylor.
Taylor?
Yes.
Great to meet you. She's calm over there. Tell her free dog and like bring her, but I want her to be around. I'm not gonna use her for over here, and the dog's off leash, so just be over here. I'm gonna get her in a minute, but let her just float around it. Hi.
He was acting crazy?
Yeah. He's like, mama. I'm gonna take him from you.
Please do. I was hoping you would.
Come on over. Again, what I'm doing is I'm proactively creating a good group class. Good job, Sharon. Pet him. She definitely, she's guarding you for sure. This is good. Yeah, just untangle it. You grab the leash by his neck, exactly, and then leave it loose again. You guys see how Pete was over there making all that noise, right? And then when he comes over here, look at his body language. What's he telling us?
He's scared.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, this is a lot for me. I'm very fearful of this. Right? But he wants to play. His play in there. And even when he came to stay with me, Michelle, like this is how he started, and then he was like, "Oh shit, okay, I'm cool with dogs." Yeah, it's him opening up. Again, Sharon, I'd rather you than like repeat. Say it and leash her ass up so that you can back it up.
Hey, Rosha. Where's the other one? You get it already?
I think I did.
I think I have one on me.
Do me a favor. Go in my bag. Yeah. It should be like under the green tree bag. All right, you take him.
Yeah.
You can float around here, or you can tell him free dog, let him sniff and come back.
Okay, we'll
I'm gonna do a new dog. Come on, throw you right in it.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
You're good. I got him.
do. Okay.
Go get her. Go get her. Go get her. Yep, you just leave it loose. And then when you are doing it, like this interaction, you got to be on that side so that the leashes don't get tangled. You get what I'm saying? All right, I'm coming over to you guys with these little giants.
Hi, how are you?
I bet y'all didn't expect this.
I always have the best intentions.
Oh, he's good with dogs.
Cool.
He's not. It's more scary.
Got it. He doesn't look like it.
But the Yorkie would jump on the little dog's back and just ride him into.
Got it.
So,
Got it.
Yeah, he's very scary.
Untangle that. Yep. Cool. Peggy, I don't know if you see, but your dog's doing good right now. I'm also so I'm letting him float, but I'm also coaching him like there, right? So when he started like going over his head, I'm saying, hey, no, cut that out, you know? So but I'm leaving him here to be able to float and make good decisions, right? So now, you see that? He's like, okay, I wanted to, but I'm not going to. And all these dogs, like, don't be in
That's
there.
it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job. Good. All right, cool.
Thank
You can either like float over here or tell them free dog and get out of here. May I have him?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Careful with his back wheel.
Oh yeah, got it. This is Frank. And again, like, so how I just gave that, told Peggy about for Ollie, like when I felt like Ollie was being too much, I snapped the leash and I said, hey, cut that out, you know? So if you ever feel like she's being too much, you can correct her and here, grab that handle real quick. So, hold it, sorry, I should have told you what's coming. Oh, it's a doodle. Oh, look, I like that. She's spicy. Your dog. What's her name? Yeah, she just told him back up.
Yeah, she is.
All right, hold that handle. So that's what I'm doing. So when I want to tell my dog stop, I'm popping like that. Okay. I wish your dog was here through all this. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was like, what is he?
Yeah.
I'm taking a dog.
Grab that handle.
Okay.
So when I want to tell and so look, you see how she's pulling. You see the pull. You see. Now what she got to do is find a pop in there. So the moment that she says no, he's gonna be like, oh shit, all right. You know, but the moment that she continues to go like this, he's shooting out like that, you know, so it has to be that pop in order to calm that dog down.
Okay.
All right, so pop my hand.
Pop your hand.
Yep, make it more snap.
I can't.
You got it. Well, you're
I got my
thinking
wrist.
bicep.
Okay.
Think forearm, wrist.
All right.
Okay, that's cool. It might be more comfortable to go towards you like that.
Okay.
There you go. That's it.
Okay, got it. All right.
Exactly. Okay. Try that too. You got it. Yep, again. But don't think bicep, think forearm, wrist. Like this.
Like, why me?
Oh, okay.
Better? Better, yep. And you just want it to always feel like a snap like that.
Okay.
Go ahead. Exactly. Cool? All right. Stop whining, Frank. I'm going to get Maud last and then the hard dog last. Wait. Go say hi. What in the world? You see how calm they are now? And then you can tell them free dog and drop their leash and then they can be free. And then you can call them and then they have to be with you again and then you let them know you can be free again versus them just decide.
Actually, when they're on leash, they know to stay.
Yeah, they're chilling, right? But what I don't want, because how I met you yesterday was she decided I'm gonna be free on my own. But it needs to be in her mind, you release me to be free so that you can call her back into being in command, okay?
Thank you.
May I have her? Thank you. You feeling better?
Yeah.
Good. This is Maud. Yep, and you just. Maud don't care.
Leave it as this
I'm gonna come over by you. He might start acting. In that interaction that you had with him,
Yeah, what?
number one, you're holding the leash too close to you.
Yeah.
You gotta trust it more. Cause look, as soon as I loosened it up, right?
Yeah.
But when it was tight like this, you turn him into a protection dog.
Yeah, I remember that. One question I had with that
Mhm.
was, like when I was walking with him and he was really going at the end of the leash, is it still okay to?
When you were walking with him.
Like when I was walking towards here and we
Mhm.
were trying to. Well, I guess that's a different thing.
Yeah,
actually. Different thing.
we'll get into
Yeah.
that on a walk.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway.
But in that moment where he was barking at that dog,
Yeah.
you grabbed him like this,
I
right?
did.
When I'm doing protection work with my dog, I'm holding my dog like this.
I saw it.
And then my dog is barking, pulling, and I'm holding her like this. And then she thinks that I'm gonna go like that and let her go. So that's what you're training when you do that, all right? Look, so when she's pulling like that, or how she just pulled,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just pull her back, I'm going to pop it like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta remember that if he, grab that handle, if he is, hold that for him. No, just hold the handle.
Okay.
Yep. If he's pulling like this, like he was doing this, try to pop it now. So if you do it like that, it just stays there, right?
Right.
So what you have to do, Amber, call Maud. So what you have to do is, I got her.
Okay, thanks.
Grab that handle.
Okay.
He's creating tension.
Yeah.
you have to release Pop.
Right.
All right?
How many years? How many years?
It's cool. It's cool. That's why you're here today.
Yeah, it is. Release.
Exactly.
Pop.
All right. So again, he's pulling.
Release Pop.
Exactly. You know, and when he's acting a fool like that, it might be pull me a little bit. Don't fall over though. Pull that. It might be.
Which, that, yes.
And if you
okay.
do that, he's gonna be like, oh shit, she wants me to stop.
Okay.
And then he'll stop and you'll be like, good job, fool.
But there'll be the distance though. I mean, I'll have like the full leash when I'm doing that.
No, you can just like if he does have the full leash, you can shorten it. Hey, leave it and then pop over
That's
here.
when I
You
can-
know,
I can
but
make it
it's all about how you use your leash. Okay? All right, we'll go over it again, I'm sure. My pleasure. All right. Everybody do me a favor real quick for me. Take a deep breath. Go ahead. Go ahead. Everybody take one. Jordan, take a deep breath. She always say that. Jordan, take a deep breath, please. Thank you. Y'all took one? All right. Damn, why she look at me like that? Tell her wait.
Wait.
Yeah. Tell her go say hi.
Go say hi.
Then just give me that leash. Boom. Tell her go say hi.
Go say hi.
Woo! Hi, girl. I missed you. All right. I need you to loosen this a little bit. Just a smidge. Right there. Perfect. Good. Come on. I think now she's at a point to where she can wear like a collar, but I would do like a martingale collar. A martingale collar still cinches like this, but it's like a flat collar. Yep. And so remember when she's pulling you out like that, because she's gonna pull out and come at this dog, and this dog gonna bite her. You know. So instead of pulling, when she pulls out, snap it, and she's gonna be like, okay, she doesn't want me to pull out like that, and then she'll have a seat, and then you'll pet her for that. So like how she just turned around and looked at you like that, that you could have said, good girl. All right. All right. Just stay right there, Peggy. Just relax. Excellent. Saw that? The decision she made. Look, decision. Your dog gonna get messed up. You better direct her. There you go. Good. Good girl, Reese. Good job. Good girl. Yeah. Eventually, y'all will be doing this, and then like when you say good girl, it means nothing to her right now. When I tell her good girl, she doesn't even want me to pet her. You know, she's really just in avoidance, which is like I know this dude's gonna rock my world if I lunge at this dog. You know, but then as she starts to take more time and just we do this more. Come on, don't be crazy. Wait, go say hi. I'm gonna let her sniff you. This dog wants to bite me, for sure. I'm coming your way, Jordan. Hey, Sarah, can you work my camera?
No, they came separately. They were born.
And remember, if now, right, because you're just standing still, and he should just be standing still, you know. So if you feel him hang, pop the leash. Exactly. Yep. And you always just want to mark the end of the leash so that he can know not to create tension like that. So like when we're walking here in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna drag you to sniff at that pole. There should look, see, now he has to use his mind to stay within the length of the leash. There you go. And then don't tighten it. Yeah, make it loose and mark the end. Yep, there you go. And you feel how he's hanging? Do you feel that? Now do you feel it? Yep, now you feel it, so pop it. You see the decision? Good girl, exactly. And then you just, for him, you have to find the, yep, but if you say no, shh. If you, don't bite me, dog, please don't bite me. If you say, like your no's right now are pretty much pointless. You might as well just use your leash. Like if you want to say no, just pop the leash. You get what I'm saying? All right, because you're telling him no, and he's blowing off your no. So it makes for later on, when you actually need a no, for him to be like, no means nothing, you know? So you might as well start with just saying, hey, I don't like it when you do that behavior. Exactly. I don't like it when you do that behavior. And then you add your no after that when you know that you can stop him when you pop it, okay? Good girl, Reese. All right, I'm gonna give her back in a minute.
Okay.
Look at that. Good that decision. Good girl. Hold on, let me let her float. And then you'll tell her free dog and just let her go sniff over there to decompress. Cool. Tell her free dog.
Free doggy.
That dog came a long way from when she started. All right, we're gonna walk that way. So Amber, you're gonna be our leader. Actually, you be our leader with your. Oh wait, this is Sharon.
Hi,
Um,
I'm new to the city. I just graduated medical school last year from Poland. So I got them 5 days ago. They're from anti-cruelty. They were separate dogs. I just kind of put them together, and they have been good off-leash.
Right, they bonded now.
Well, they bonded with me.
Right, they bonded in the 4 days you had them, so that's very impressive.
She be walking these dogs around with no leash on.
And she just met them. I'm impressed.
I met this lady. I said, who are you? What? Mind you, though, her dog ran across the street to come meet me. You know, so even with a good relationship like that, they're still animals. So they're still gonna make an animal decision.
His dogs are barking.
Right.
So I think she wanted to, check out everything is safe. And then she was just running off, and I'm like, okay, let's see what's happening. And yeah.
And so now the dogs are also learning, or mostly because like the sit is really pointless to you. The down, they come when you call them, right?
Yeah.
But like, and what I mean by the sit and down is pointless is you don't got to tell them sitting down. Like really, they already know how to do it. You get what I'm saying? So you just have to, like you do, reward them when they're in your presence, right? So what's important for you? Why I was like, hey, come to class today. Is so just so that while you live your free lifestyle with them, for real, like it's awesome. You changed my perspective, right? Is teach them when they're in command and when they're out of command. You know, so like right now will be a stage where they're in command, and then you'd have a word like how I told you guys free dog in the beginning. Like free dog means now you can float. Let's see if she do that right. Good. So you want them to be chilling with you, and then when you say free dog, boom, they can go pop out and be of the world. But then let's say they're supposed to be in command, and then she goes, I'm gonna go meet that dog across the street, and she's supposed to be in command. Now you can hold her accountable. Like, no, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be over here with me. And then she's like, fine, I'll be over here with you. And then you say, okay, you can go meet that dog. Okay?
I got you.
All right. All right, you lead our way. We're gonna.
Okay, touch. Up. Come on, buddy. Those are up. Eat it. Okay, come on, buddy. You're on her leash. Come on, up.
So your best bet, Sharon, is when you say, when you give your command, right? Just do it. Just get up and do it.
Okay.
And they're gonna get up and follow you.
Touch. So where are we going?
We're gonna go towards my house.
I'm not sure where your house is.
So just walk up this street, and then when you get to Madison, which is not this first stop sign, the next one, you will make a left.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. In a minute. Or actually, yeah, we might as well do it on this wall. Shh. Who? Yeah, go ahead. She about to take these crazy dogs off leash. Good job, Jordan. Damn, do I have it? Ooh. Ooh, I have it. Oh, you want one of these? You're not popping your leash at all. You're not popping your leash at all.
I feel like,
Your dog is acting like an asshole right now.
well, he's being run up on.
Your dog is acting like an asshole right now, and you're not telling him to stop. I mean,
He's being ran up on. I feel like.
so you don't feel like he should still be able to be calm when other dogs are near him?
I mean, I don't know. I guess.
Why wouldn't he should be able to still do that? I'm telling you, you have the ability to create that, but you have to tell him to stop. You know, because he's snapping across me. He's guarding the food, and it's not even his food, you know? So that's from you to be like, cut the shit, bro, stop.
Yeah.
And then he relaxes, and then he gets rewarded, you know? Well, he's playing that little bitty dog. Like there, right? Yeah, they're nowhere near him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're still not telling him no.
Mm-hmm.
All right? She not even listening to me now. She like,
I am listening.
She like, whatever you say. Here, see that fizzle.
Oh, but
1 sec. You're gonna put that on there like that. And the reason I'm telling you correct him.
then I just realized is I need a different leash for this anyway.
I got one.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just fitting them right now. And the reason I'm saying it is really not even like the actual behaviors that he's doing. Can you turn that for me, that camera? It's not the behaviors he's doing, it's his mindset. Like he's over here, rah, 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 you know. Every time I look over, you're just like letting him do it, And there's like not one time have you said, Juno, sit, wait, any of that, you know? All right?
okay.
All right, did it fit?
No.
Too big. And once you flip that switch and you go, all right, I'm gonna stop playing with you, Juno. I'm gonna hold you accountable. He gonna stop putting his mouth on you. He's gonna stop fucking trying to grab the leash and grab your clothes and your coat and all that, because he doesn't do it to me, you know. Good job, Peggy. Does it fit? Too big. Let me see it. You see that? Watch this. I'll take him. You already know it. You get what I'm saying, Jordan?
Yeah.
All right. Because I mean, if you like it, then you like it. But for me, bro, cut the shit. She not even worried about hurting him. She's just worried about letting him do what he want to do. She like, oh, they came in his space. They didn't come in his space. They came in my space. Good. So like there, Jordan, he was like, I don't want to be doing this, right? But then he looked at me and went, it's like, okay, it's Juwan. And he said, okay, I'll just do it. For you, it would have been mouthiness, which, again, if you like it, then allow it. But if you don't like it, then you can stop that by correcting him. Come. It is going on 11 years now. Go. All right, so has he walked with a prong before?
No.
Okay, let me just real quick. I'm just going to do some of the drills that he does just normally on the slip lead, and I'm gonna do them real light on the prong, just so that he could be like, oh, it's the same concept. But he's gonna be a lot more sensitive to it, and he's a husky, so he might like make noise and do all that. But let me see if I can get him to like it. I'll walk him to start, Jordan. All right, let's do it. All right, ready? And then Amber, you'll go behind her. Just fall in line. Come on, let's go. Like there, Jordan, you saw that? How he was willing to be like, I'm gonna drag you to this tree. Like, we ain't allowing that there. You see how I marked the air? Until I say free dog, we not stopping at anything. That's her problem up there with that big ass dog, you know? Good job, Peggy. Now look, wait. Free dog. You just want them to stay within the length of a leash.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I would snap her every time.
exactly, but I'm gonna teach you a drill. Right now, just kind of, yeah, do what you did and then we'll go into it. That's how they walk normally. All right, we're gonna change all that too. Yeah. Cool, yep. And then just keep following Sharon. When you get to Madison, we're making a left. As I walk, Jordan, I'm gonna be, because again, I want him to just get into feel of how this prong feels. So I'm gonna be swinging my arm like this. You see how it's popping him like that? And then when I want, I can shorten it But all I'm trying to do is just find my natural cadence when I walk. So like if I didn't have him, right, then I'd be walking like this, you know? So when I have him, then I wanna make sure I find that as much as I can so that later on, you know, like he's just following me. I don't have to like make it a big, you know, like have to adjust where he is. There, see that? I'm just petty like that with the dogs. You know, like stop playing with me, bro. And I know I could do it because I walk him every Tuesday and Thursday. I mean, I know he could do it. Good job. Good job, Michelle. Hey, Ruben, you feel how she's hanging like that? Gotta pop it. Yeah, especially because she's a bully, so she will hang like that, you know? But that's called opposition reflex. That's kind of just gonna promote her to do something stupid, you know? It does, and you should allow it, but wait, free dog, but it should come from you. You get what I'm saying? So now I can give him as much time as I want for him to do this. And if he were like once he gets to the point where I could drop the leash and then he could be free in this whole area. But then when I say, Juno, let's go, now it's time to follow me again. You know, him being a husky, like they definitely want to do what they want to do most of the time, you know, but you just have to kind of reprogram and teach them like for him, when he wants to do what he wants to do, he just pulls out, you know, that's the husky thing, that's a dog thing. But he just got a lot more brain power than like one of them little dogs up there, you know? So what I have to teach him is you get that time, but you get that time for following me like this. So I just proactively release him. And when I walk my dog, like most of the time they're free, you know, but they're at the point to where even if they're free, they're making a decision to still float and follow with me, you know? But when I say, hey, with me or let's go, they're at my side. And then when I tell them free dog, they go be free again, you know? And me doing it like this makes it so that, like now he's in command. So if I walk by Reese up there and he decides to lunge out, when I tell him no and pop it, now he's like, oh my bad, I should have been in command, you know? Wait, free dog. Say it again. So like there, I didn't. Like I'm walking and I'm petty, but I love dogs, you know, so I honor them. And so he gave me the space to follow me. So when he stopped to pull me at that tree, that first tree, and he pulled me, I said, no, stop pulling me. Then I took a few more steps. Okay, you follow me, you can be free now. And then he just so happened to poop.
If he wanted to poop back
Yep.
there or piss back there.
Yeah, and he probably was telling me like, yo, I gotta go right here.
Exactly.
But you don't drag me to get rewarded, you know? You follow me and then I'll give you that, you know? Let's go. And sometimes, you know, so like sometimes when the dog's walking great, you'll be walking with the dog and you'll forget to release them, you know? And so now he's pooping like a horse, you know what I'm saying? And then that's just your lesson on, okay, let me make sure I release him more, you know? Oh shit, what the fuck? Fuck. Yeah, or you can just take her over there and wait over there. I'm just going in my house, grab a dog, and then coming back and we're going on a walk. So yeah, so take her over there, and then you can take him over there,
Okay.
and then you can take her over there too, Destiny, and just chill over there. Oh here you go. You can throw that away first, Shorty.
In any of them?
Yeah. Your dog has been, he's been great. He's been, the first day he was like more open. The second day he didn't want dogs in his space at all, which is cool. Like they were being pushy with him and he was like correcting them. I've been doing more of like, the first day I just let him live how he wants to live, which is like this.
Yeah.
All the time. He just wants to be in all, you know. And then now it's started to be like, no, dude, you got to be over there. And then he'll be over there. Yeah. And then when he calms down, I go over and I pet him. Okay. You guys can come into the shade, and you can use across the street too. I'm just running in the house real quick, and then we're going to do some leash walking drills, so it'll be good for them. You walk in front of me. Oh yes, I do. And Sarah, you could tell him shh and pop the leash. Hold it closer to you too. I'm gonna have to start with him. Hold it even closer, Sarah. And he's eating the kibble. He loves it. Yeah. All right, cool. You're welcome. Oh, awesome. You good, bro? Thank you for coming. Yeah, for the time you were here, like, I'm proud. Yeah, yeah. And being around dogs off leash and all of that, and her, like, she was making some good decisions. I want to get her in a group. I have two dogs, my dog Blue and my dog Mellow, who are like really playful and giddy, that I feel like will get her to jump around. We just need her to have a good relationship with one dog, and then we build up from there. But cool. Thank you guys for coming. Okay, I will. All right, peace. Ariel dropping a Uchi roll at group class. I say you dropped the Uchi roll at group class. Yeah, good thing you dropped it right there though, like in standing. Let me have him real quick. I'm gonna just walk him away from you and float with us. Good. He wanna be up there with the pack. Good boy. I'm sorry, these dogs are out of control, aren't they? Oh, you got it. I'm sorry. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Cool.
I'll see you around.
I will text you too. Okay.
Take care, okay?
Great to see you.
Good training.
Thank you. Come on. Woo. I feel like a weight's been lifted a little bit. um, Sarah, give me my dog. Thank you. It's really just about like how you lead them, you know. So like there, right? And you're not supposed to be popping out and meeting other dogs, so stop doing that. And then I'm gonna shorten his leash. Well, this dog has been working on that for 3 weeks. And he's been working on the drills that we're about to go work on now. So once the dog understands to follow you, which they don't, these three don't, then it'll be better, you know? Come on, let's go. Ooh, little dog party. Come on. Come on, come on. Frito. You can take him back, Ariel. Got him? Sarah, man, have him pull back. Just because he's a pup, you can give him the same. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because that first day he was in a state of like not understanding. Right. Now all right, yeah, you're experienced, so I'm gonna hold you accountable. You know. I just gotta go catch up to the front so that they can know where we're going. That's the only thing with these pack walks like this. They get so damn spread out. Let's do it. Oh, she left. I had her come just so that she could stress people out.
She stressed me out. They also were not listening. They're just like off wandering.
I told you they ran across the street to my gate. She got offended when I took that too. She was like, "Yeah, and your dog was barking." They were. That's what Blue does. So like here, and then when it gets caught like that, I just try to let it drag, and then he'll step over it. Good morning. Yeah, instead of letting go of it. There we go. Yes, thank you for stopping. Yeah, we're gonna keep going, and then when you get Amber, the street of Midwest Coast, make a left. Saw that? He was ready to bounce, you know? Like, nah, fool. Yeah, he jumped right into it, too. Like, nah, fool, look, you with me, stop playing. That just means I have to give him a shorter leash. All right. And Destiny, Taylor, and Tarante. I don't know if you guys are noticing other dogs, but dang, Amber, she dragged you around. Yeah, we got to fix him from dragging like that cough. When we were walking by distractions, everyone is putting their dog on the opposite side of the distraction. So that's what we're gonna go over now. And then once we teach them, look, this is how to walk, then we can hold them accountable and they won't be dragging like this. Okay, so we'll fix all this. And what's the Yorkie's name? Titus? Gizmo and Titus. And this is going to help Titus so much in that sound that he's making. Because you see how he's like so willing to choke himself out to drag, you know? That's because Yorkies they're rat terriers, so they're like working dogs, you know? So as you walk forward and he feels that tension back there, he thinks you're telling him to pull harder, pull me forward. And then he don't even care that that's just him working so hard, you know? So we're gonna fix that. Yeah, he's like, catch up, you know, but when you loosen it up, he thinks that he pulled to make you loosen it up, you know, so we just have to flip his mindset. But again, that's right there. That's a true working dog mindset right there, you know. So you see a lot of pit bulls and shepherds, and he's that, but he's just in a little dog body, you know. Boom, and then great job, Amber. Free dog. And then when you want, you can say free dog and just let him sniff around real quick. Jordan, you can just lead us into more of the shade down there. And we're just gonna work on this street. Good boy, Mishka. Sarah, I just grab the leash and I just pretend to be oblivious. And then I just give him direction with my leash. And when he's being good, I say, good boy. And then I can give him a treat. And then when I want him to follow me again, I say, let's go, and then be oblivious again. Okay? Oh, wait, you're gonna be my example today, so. Yeah. And maybe even just you. Right there is fine, Jordan. This camera allowed it, then it's cool.
Yeah, I was cool with it.
Good. If you told him, hey, I'm cool with it.
I didn't say anything.
then it's the opposite. Because now you're creating that where he's like, I'm gonna meet this dog, I'm gonna meet this dog. It should be wait, go say hi. He's standing next to you. If Titus comes up to him, he shouldn't be like, I'm gonna meet Titus. He should be like, no, I'm standing with mom. How you create that is when he swings over like that, you just say, hey, no, cut the shit. And then he'll stop, okay? All right, Sarah, can you show us the approach and retreat drill? So that is the approach and retreat drill. Frank is a terrible example because he's so good. So now, Lauren, you go ahead, show us the next one. Good job, Sarah. Approach and retreat, still. This is cool. It's like when you give your example, you're in the spotlight, and then when you chill, you go back to the shade. Pop it, pop it. Now turn right there, yep. So whenever Lauren feels like Lucy is leading her, she's gonna turn and go the opposite way. When she turns, she's gonna be snapping the leash as she turns. And then it's gonna create that like prance-like walking where the dog's like, okay, I know I'm just following you. I don't have to worry about anything else. Exactly. Awesome, all right, pull it to the side, Lauren. Let her chill. Go ahead, Amber, show us the approach and retreat. I was the same, Amber. I came out in the coat and I was like, Yep, turn right there. Exactly, yep. And then just shorten her leash. She has too much leash right now. Yep, turn right there. There you go. Turn right there. She's gonna turn and pop. You see that pop when she turns? Good, and remember, Amber, when you walk by them dogs, she should be on your left. Now she's on the right side, yep. Awesome, come back this way. Good. Yep, yep. I'm gonna have you do it one more time, going back and forth, just so that you can find the smoothness when you switch her. Yep, so come back. Yep, and now turn and come back. There you go, that's better. Cool, all right, bring it to the side, let her chill. All right, which one of the crazy dogs, they're crazy for now? All the dogs start as crazy dogs until they learn not to be crazy. All right, which one of your dogs do you want to start first? All right, so we'll start with Gizmo. Sarah, you want to hold my pup? Okay, you can hold her, or hold him, sorry. Sorry, Mishka. Cool. He might try to just like pull at me, so just take him to the side and let him. And he can eat your treats too, so you can do a little bit of training if you want. I would rather than you blast him with 5,000 commands and him ignore you, I'd rather you just bring your food out and then have him offer behaviors. That's the one mistake that one of many mistakes that people make when they meet new dogs. They just start talking to the dog, and the dog's like, I haven't heard sit from your tone, so why are you talking to me? You know. Whereas if I may have him, if I just have food that the dog wants, and I'm like, yo, I got food, the dog's gonna sit, and then I can give the dog food, and then I can name it. All right. Do you have treats?
No, I didn't bring treats.
Oh, good. Is he allergic to beef?
No.
Good, and not, don't give him a treat, because he's making you give him a treat. So you could just say good boy and then break and then put him back in the sit and then give him a treat when he's calm. Yep, and then tell him break real quick and we'll get him out of it. Yep, and then put him right back in it. He said, oh shit, it's a treat. I gave him one that's too big. Good boy, yeah. Good, okay, you can go stand back by that wall. Good boy. Come on. So I'm just gonna mark the end of my leash. Good. Good job, Jordan. So he's leading me. I'm gonna turn, release pop. Good boy. Yes. Good job. gonna be better with you. So don't do that. Don't do that. Because he's nervous. He's scared. And then you're like, oh, I love it when you're nervous and you're scared. And you told me that he's a nervous and scared dog, right? So you gotta get out that mindset. Look, he's like, hide me, mom. Everybody's looking at me. So just ignore, and then we shows you confidence. And okay, bye. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna show you is actually, may I take that? Sarah, can you get my puppy? Hold him. Let her hold him, and you come out with me. Why do you think Ma just snapped at her like that? I snapped at him like that. You could just take him over there, Sarah.
I don't know.
She's guarding you. So you're gonna get my puppy killed because you don't give her boundaries in your house from your body. Grab that. All right, you're gonna be Gizmo. So we're walking, all right? Let's go. Whenever I feel you, popping like that. Pop, 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 pop. Yep, good job. Good, good. Right, now hold it in your right arm now.
I don't like where that felt.
Now he won't either. Now when you head back, when you head back towards the group, he's gonna be like, I know I'm going that way. So go ahead, go that way. She's not following me, so I'm gonna turn, pop, 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 pop. You see that? So whenever he's not following, you turn and then you pop and you keep moving. When he catches up, good boy, and then you can say yes and give him a treat.
Got it.
Okay? All right, take him and try that. Say, let's go. Now turn right there. Pop, 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 and keep walking. All right, fix his leash and just shorten it a little bit. Good job, Ariel. Thank you, Sarah. Yep, and give him a little bit more. Right there. That's just so it doesn't get caught under him. So tell him a little bit more. Right there. Tell him, let's go.
Let's go.
Now just lead him. Turn right there. Pop, 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 pop. As you walk, as you walk. And you can switch it to the, there, that's fine. He's leading you. There you go. Good boy. There you go. Yeah, you see when she said good boy, you see how you looked at her? All right, now turn the opposite way. You got to praise him more.
Okay.
So just as you walk, you can though, because you can. But if you say you can't, then you can't. So as you walk, yep, now come this way and tell him good boy. And keep telling him good boy. Keep going. Just keep that going. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Now say yes. And give him a treat. You get what I'm saying? So good boy, good boy. It's gonna make him look up and then he gets paid for looking up. All right, tell him let's go. Say let's go. Yep. All right, but don't, so now the science behind good boy means good job, keep it up. So when he is not following you, then you don't say good boy. You get what I'm saying? When he is following you, then you do say good boy. All right, now, this will be better when you have a tree pouch or a hoodie or something to put your food away.
I have a fanny pack for my tree.
Normally, you don't have it today, right? Okay, so normally you'll have that.
I have
So
that.
you'll be walking with both arms. So I want you to practice doing that. All right, so tell them, let's go.
I must give you a disclaimer. 99.9% of the time, I have 2 dogs walking.
You shouldn't. They don't know how to walk. But eventually, so you need, thank you. So you need to individually teach them how to walk and then you bring them together. Fix this leash real quick. So you having 2 dogs, if you want to get back to the 2-dog walk fast, then you need to be giving them single walks doing this over and over and over until they get it. Don't let them approach that dog. Don't look at your dog. You're going to get him bit. Tell him, let's go, come this way. You're going to get him bit. You better give him direction. But shorten your leash. Let me see. Just fold it. Hold it. Hold both. Hold both. There you go. Say, let's go.
Let's go.
And now you can switch that to your left hand. No, behind you. And then let's go and walk. Pop the leash. Pop the leash. There you go. Now turn right there. Pop, pop, pop. There you go. All right, now you're just paying attention to him too much. So now you got to walk and feel. Yep, I'll tell you when. I'll coach you. So pop it there. Now turn and pop. Looking for him again. There you go. Looking for him again. Turn. Pop, 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 pop. You looking for him. Stop looking. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Turn. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Good boy. Exactly. What made you turn there? Yep. Exactly. When you feel him, he's doing it wrong. When you don't feel him, he's doing it right. And she get praise. Yep. All right, now go ahead, take a break. Good job. It's not easy. Yeah, especially with an untrained dog. You ready? Thank you, Sarah. It looks great. You look like a trainer down there.
He liked these treats way better.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually focusing.
Yeah, these are the beef livers. And him having a better quality kibble, too. He's like, okay, my stomach is moving now. There you go. Turn right there. Yeah. All right, now when Ariel is at home with Puddles, right, she talks to him all day. She tells him what a good boy he is. But when she's in front of a group, she'll get quiet. But the dogs need that here. You see when she started praising him, now he's healing, right? Turn, yep, good job. Good, say yes right there. Exactly. So if you look down, Ariel, and you see his eyes looking up at you, say yes and pay him for that. Or I guess it doesn't matter too much. Go ahead, keep going.
Yes.
Exactly. Yep, and the goal is to find the yes, right? If we were by grass, it would also be free dog, and the dog can sniff. Good job. Good job, Jordan. Good job. Awesome, one more go around. Turn right there. Yep, and then when you come back this next time, switch him behind you so he's on the opposite side of the dogs. And when she wants your attention in the house, she sits and barks
No,
at
it's
you.
because I thought in the letter, the notes to bring her toy, and I brought 2 tennis balls.
Got it.
And
She saw it.
knows
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Good job, Ariel. Cool. Awesome. All right, let him chill. You can tell him free dog somewhere or just let him hang out. Good job, Amber. Go ahead. Wait, let me help you. Can you remind me your name one more time? Sarante Taylor Destiny. Let Sarante hold, what's your dog's name? Sadie, real quick. She's gonna freak out, so just ignore it for now. I'll try to be quick, yeah. All right, so, and she's freaking out, so you shouldn't be ha ha ha, because you're rewarding her for it.
She's strong.
You get what I'm saying?
Me too, Destiny.
Okay. I'll do
You get what I'm
that.
saying? So even though you're trying to like calm her down, the sound is making her get more amped up. All right, let's go. That's probably how Gizmo got so fearful. You feel that? So whenever I feel you drag back there, but your problem with with her, will probably be, come on, we're walking this way. She'll try to lead you out. So go ahead, lead me out. Then you would turn and pop, 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 pop. And then good job, yeah! Right? Then we come this way, and you want to be like anime like that because what it's gonna create, she's like, oh, I'm being good. And then you can pay her for that. Okay? All right, so now I'll be the dog. So you tell me, let's go.
Okay. Which way? This way?
You the leader. Yep, and cut it in half. Right there, give me a little bit more. Right there. All right, then I'm gonna be like, move, get out the way, I gotta go this way. Yeah, you got it. And then that pull right there, leave that relaxed.
I
Exactly.
think that's what I do. I pull a lot.
Yeah, you go here.
I get really tight.
So we're gonna work on it now.
Okay.
So boom, we walk in, just leave that relaxed. Boom, and it should be like, get out the way, I'm coming this way. Turn and pop it. Pop, 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 keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And then when she does this, now you go relax again.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Good. She don't wanna praise me.
Oh, good job.
Good.
Good
Go that way.
Okay.
So if you felt that, what'd you feel?
Nothing.
Good.
Oh. So I got
Exactly.
I
Yep.
think it's because I get tense and I stay in that tense spot.
Doggy PTSD.
Yeah.
You're like, this dog is about to pull me somewhere, so I'm gonna walk like this so I can brace for it, but now you just gotta smile and enjoy your walk.
Okay.
All right, so turn and go the opposite way.
So I didn't need to touch.
Good!
Good job.
There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good job.
There
good
you go.
job.
And then if you look over at me and you see this, you say yes and give her a treat.
Okay.
All right, but now you turn. Exactly. Yep. Your last ones were the best ones.
Okay.
Okay, one more time. Turn. You got it. Got it? All right, try that with her. Praise her. You can switch it to the other hand. Right now, we don't care too much about what side she walks on. We just want her to stay within the length of a leash. The next drill will teach her the side. Well, no, hold it how you were. Like cut it in half. Yeah. Yep, and lead her. Let's go. Turn, pop, yep. Turn right there, pop. Good, except those are fake good girls. I want you to be real.
Good girl.
There you go. All right, go ahead, keep going. Because you're just going, good girl, good girl, good girl. And if you start going, good girl, and she's gonna, all right, you see how I just changed her and you didn't even do it. All right, go ahead, keep going. Don't pay that dog. Don't pay that dog. There you go. There you go, it's better. There you go. And you could have kept going straight there. Turn, yep, yep. And now just feel more, feel. Don't watch her so much. Turn there. Good, good. Turn there. Good, good. Turn there. Good, good. Turn there. Good girl. Turn there. Exactly. Now say yes. Here, give her one of these.
What is it? Because she has a
These are beef livers.
beef liver. Send her to the hospital.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Well then, just bring your tennis ball out and let her play. Yeah.
Does not like when other
How big are they? Just give it to her. Just put it in her mouth. She wants you to chase it. All right. Don't worry about it then. Put it away. Okay. Every Saturday and Sunday, yes. 9 a.m. Awesome. And the class will be more structured next time. Today I kind of just jumped in, but we'll do leash walking drills over there in the beginning. I just had to make it so that dogs wouldn't try to fight the whole class. Cool. Great to meet you as well. Thank you for coming. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Great to meet you. I'll see you later. Cool. Cool. What type of dog do you have?
I have a miniature yogi, so about half his size.
Oh, wow. Got it. Okay.
Right. It's like she wants to play, so she'll run up to the dogs, and then when they turn around to play, now she's like, well, I'll let
Be a
you
nut.
go until you-
Got it. Okay, so this class will be great for her.
Yeah. I'll see you next week.
Okay, cool.
Have a good one.
You want to keep going? Cool, go ahead. That's enough.
Good girl. Good girl.
And then find some time to have it happen again. All right, but they were getting too rowdy on leash. So are we stopping now? Start it again. Yeah, good. Good. No, it wasn't trouble. I'm just coaching you like.
Yeah, I was trying to tell her she was helping.
Yeah, good. Amazing. Good job, Lauren. Yeah. Good girl. That's fine. That's fine. And then next time you'll just bring treats that she loves.
Yeah, I do have treats at home that
Yeah, and then when you look down, she,
Yeah.
yes, and you pay her for that.
That's what she wanted, the other treats, but, specifically, beef liver got her sick. So
Cool. Okay, for now, go to that side
Okay.
and then do the same drill. And then when she's walking with you, you can say, wait, free dog. Let her sniff around, have some time. And if you want, you can let her chase it a little bit over there as a reward.
Okay, but with the dogs?
You think that she's going to try to run out at the dog when she has it? Or you think if the dog tries to go at it?
If the dog tries to go at it, she'll get a little...
Okay, well, just take your space over there. Yeah, but same drill over there. Approach a retreat.
Okay, I'll just do it a few times and then I can let her play ball.
Yep, and then come back. Cool. Ready? Say, let's go. Give him a little bit more leash, Peggy. Right there is fine. Turn and pop it. Good job. Turn, yep. Don't race him. Turn right there. And then the lesson that everyone needs to take on is praising their dog more. Turn right there. There you go. You're just thinking about him too much. You got to just worry about feeling the leash. Turn, and when you feel it, turn now. Exactly. And don't think about him so much. Just think about what you feel, and he will conform to that. You could bump him out your space there, but if that's happening a lot, you can shorten the leash a little bit. Right there. Now turn there. Pop, pop, pop. Good boy. Y'all be acting like y'all don't love these dogs. Come this way. There you go. Keep praising him.
Good boy, bud.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. That was the best rep right there, Peggy.
Now he's in my space. What do you do? Pack him?
Yeah, you could have said no, pop, pop, and then he would have stopped. Perfect. Now walk slower. Oh, God, I can't. Turn there. Don't forget to praise. And then when you're ready, you can take a break. Remember, tell him free dog. Take him to that grass and tell him free dog. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan.
No.
Yep, and then when you walk by these dogs, switch them behind you to the right. I mean, to the left. Exactly. Yep, and then you're just doing an approach retreat. She's like, I saw her do it. I can do it too. Don't fight him. Turn and pop it. Pop it. You got a prong on him. There you go. Turn again and pop it. Hold on. Give me that. Put your phone away, please. I'll hold your bag for you. You got it? All right. Give him more leash. Right there. Turn and pop it. Pop. Pop. There you go. Again, turn and pop it. All right, let me have him, please. You're not doing anything wrong. He needs the prong to be used correctly. I want you to watch how I let him walk into these pops. You see he's telling me, I'm gonna go mess with that dog over there, all right? Good. So I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna walk directly at that dog. He's gonna forget about me. See that? Good. Good boy. And he's channeling all of that what he would do at that dog into feeling that correction because he don't want to feel it. But now watch what happens. Good. Yes. Good boy. But you have to let him walk into the punishment so that he can not want to again, you know. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Yeah. Good job. Good. Yes. So you're not even watching me. You're not even paying attention to your dog. You didn't even see what he did. What do you do? Yeah, well, he made a good decision. So he was like, I don't care about over there anymore. Okay, try that. Yep, and now turn right there. Pop it. Yep, that could have been a good switch. You're holding him too tight. Yeah, give him a little bit more. Right there. And you don't got to pull him into you because he's just going to try to pop out. Just teach him not to want to be at the end of the leash. Good boy, Juno. That's where you pop. Where he hang, that's where you pop. If you keep trying to avoid the pop, then he's going to build intolerance on that prong. And he's going to be dragging you around on the prong too. Exactly. You want the little slightest bit of pressure for that pop to come on so that he doesn't create it. Yeah, good boy. Good. But you're doing this. Trying to hold him back. Stop doing that. Just walk. But you're holding him back. You're trying to hold him back. See, like there, you're pulling him in. When he hangs, pop it. Yeah, that's better. And when you feel him, pop it. There you go. You don't have to say slow down with your leash. You just pop the leash. Okay? That's better. Good boy. Good. My biggest lesson today, if you guys don't take anything from me, is praise your dog more when they're doing good. Every one of these dogs, when you guys start praising them, they start looking at you, you know. There you go. Good, and head right forward because he's going to get it wrong. Give him a little bit more leash. Head right forward. Turn right there. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Good job, Jordan. And just turn and head right back towards that. Because that's the squirrel. That's the dog. So use that. Turn. Good. And that time you could have turned it and then waited until you felt him and then pop. You know? There you kind of anticipated him getting it wrong. Come this way. But you want to leave space for him to get it right, you know? So if you turn and he turns with you, then that's where you reward him. But if you turn there and just feel. Yeah. Cool. All right, go let him be free down there. Ready, Michelle?
Oh, you're so
I'm gonna get going.
Thank
I
you.
have to pee so bad.
Okay, thank you for coming.
Maybe the firemen will let me pee in their house. Or something.
They probably
and I
will.
left my bag out there.
Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming.
I'm gonna try coming tomorrow morning and see when my daughter's gonna bless me with her presents.
Awesome. Cool.
All right, thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
You're gonna tell them, let's go, and then you're out.
All right. Let's go.
Turn there. Turn there. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yep. As you move. That's good though. I can tell you've been practicing with them. Turn there. Pop, 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 pop. Yep. Yep. But you're doing this. You're doing a pop pull, pop pull. Just snap, snap. You're just overthinking it. You just gotta go. And then when you feel them, snap it. All right. So let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Yep. Turn right there. Excellent. You can switch him to the left. Where he goes, that's fine. You could have left him on the right there. And turn there. Exactly. Yep.
There you go.
Cool. All right. So he's got that. I want you to do that on the side of grass, and then give him some free dog as a reward.
Okay.
Okay.
I got one question. When you were standing there the whole time, he kept going near the dogs where they're walking. What I would say is leave it. Is that what should I do?
I would have just stood, and then I would just mark the end of my leash every time, and then when he, so you see how I mark the end of the leash right there, and then when he decides to stay within the length of my leash, like there, I don't want to pay him for stepping on my shoe, so I'll just move him right back to where I need him. Right, good boy, good, and then every so often, yeah, you get a treat for it. Good boy, good. So it's two sides. Whenever you pull me towards someone else, I'm gonna pop the leash. Good boy. But whenever you decide to just not care about anything, then food's gonna drop down to you. So good boy. Good job. Sometimes I just do that.
He
Good.
was really interested in all the other dogs.
Yep. And so I just chill, you know.
Treats.
Yeah, okay. Ask me. I always have some. Oh yeah, I got some. And then again, when he goes to pull out, then I'll just pop. But now he's like, okay, I know what happens when I pull out, so I don't want to do that. And I know what happens when I don't pull out, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Destiny. You can give him more leash. Give him more leash, Shorty. Right there. And just mark the end of it. All right, so she did good. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a different leash. Now she's healing. She know you got that ball too. All right, so
I just want to let it out because I feel like she's more relaxed now.
I like it. Let's go. Oh, you didn't even bring it out and she's looking at you like, okay, good. So now you're gonna do that same drill, right? But you're gonna add grabbing the leash. Here, come this way. You stay right there. You're gonna add grabbing the leash and pulling her to the opposite side. Okay, so you're just gonna grab behind you and pull.
She's like, Mom, where are you going?
Exactly. All right, go ahead. So let's go. Same drill, yep, same back. Start with that back and forth approach retreat drill first. Now switch her now, behind your back. Oh, sorry, go that way and then do it. So switch her now, and then just pull, 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 as you walk, as you walk. There you go. Now turn, pop, pop, yep. Yep, and then as you walk straight, as you walk, you pull, just pull, but you don't have to stop.
I think I'm uncomfortable.
You get my dog killed? Good save. There you go. But he was correcting the puppy, so that's healthy.
Good girl.
Oh, and then when you are doing it, you want to, like if my dog is here, right? I need to grab under and pull under.
Oh, I'm grabbing the loop.
Over, yeah, and then you have to stretch more when you do it like that. So grab under.
Got it.
Yep. Yep, and when you just do it when you go straight. You don't have to do it when you turn. Yep. This drill is for you're about to walk by somebody with a dog. So I need to switch her, or somebody's about to jog by. So switch her now as you walk straight. As you walk straight. Yep. Yep.
No, hold on. I got no rhythm. Hold on.
You good?
I gotta get into it.
Yeah.
So you want me to do what? So go straight.
So say let's go. Come on, walk with me.
All right, let's go.
Boom. When you say let's go, now she's walking with you. Good job.
Girl,
Yep.
mommy.
Now keep her there. Keep walking straight.
Okay.
Now I'm walking towards you. Now switch her. Exactly. Yep. Now turn and pop and come this way. Yep, and now I'm walking towards you, switcher. That's how it goes. Exactly. Exactly. Again. Yep. There you go. There you go. Again, one more. So then switcher, and then dog will be like, and what you do that's high. Okay, but that's like her now. That's called the behind the back switch. Okay, so you can take her over there and do that with her. Again, dogs. Come on, Ariel. So now you're going to approach retreat and behind the back switch. Okay. Ooh wee. Just remember to praise him more. Right, yeah, then the wind storm, everything. This is wild. This is really crazy. There you go. Good. And then find the time too, Ariel, to say yes and pay him for that. But he's doing amazing right there. I don't even know how he can see you. And then you could, I mean, leash walking he's pretty good, but if you want to practice and give us some free time, you can do it down there. Cool. Amber, you want to go? I got you. Come on, down. Let's go. You just take off. You're gonna do the behind the back switch and the approach and retreat. Jordan, now you can add the behind the back switch to it too. Now you can add the behind the back switch to it too. So you're walking and then now you want him on the opposite side, you grab behind you and you pull.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a windstorm right now. That's crazy. Yep. Switcher now. Switcher. I'm gonna be some distraction for you. Come back this way, Amber. Switcher. There you go. Come back, Amber. Switcher. When that start to let her, and then you say no. Okay, let me see her real quick. I'm gonna see if she'll. Okay. Cool. Thank you for
so
coming.
much.
I'll see you later. I'll text you. All right. I want you to, as I walk by you, don't call her name though. Just make sound. That's crazy. She knows with me what's gonna happen. But basically, like when so this is crazy. When you're walking, right, and she's on your left side, stop petting her. Don't pet her. You're ready to pet her. She's jumping over you. So when she's walking on your left side, right, and I make the sound on your right side, originally she's walking here. Then she decides to do this to you, right? So right when she does this, no, right there, and then pop, 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 pop. And all those pops are connected to that one no right there. And then she'll know that when she does this, she'll get popped. So she's gonna go like this. Right? All right, now come back towards me. Yep, here you go. Remember, it's no, stop, pop, release, pop, release, pop, release, pop, release. Okay? In place. You don't even gotta like pull it out of there. Like there, you pull it out of there. I would pop right in there, right in that pocket right there. Yup, now come back this way. Yeah, good girl. But that's where you say good girl, right? Because now she decided to do it correctly. Now she's just soliciting. All the way up there, yeah. All right, go ahead, keep going. That's just an extra distraction. You worried about the beef liver too much. No, first. Pop, pop, pop follows. Go ahead. No, first. Pop follows. I'm gonna keep reminding you. Come on. All right, come back towards me. Yeah, but you might as well follow up with the pops after that, no? Go ahead, come on. Your nose first, though. All right, come back. That was just right there. You just do this. It's always pop. It's never pull, Amber. It's always pop. Always. Like if she wants to come up here, it's pop. Okay, there she would have jumped. You would have pulled. She would have landed. You get me? So whenever she rather pull me, just pull me. Whenever she pulls, I know to pop next. Next is pop. Okay. All right. So let's go.
Let's go.
All right, come back this way. Turn right there. Turn right there. Yep. Good girl. Oh, then let's go. Awesome. Come back my way. Perfect. All right, let's get out this windstorm. All right, you guys ready to walk back? You get what I'm saying with that? All right. It's basically you're putting a boundary on it. Like, hey, when I tell you let's go, these are your boundaries. This is where you reside. Okay? Lead us back, sir. You want me to take him? These two? The first day, like I said, he tolerated him, or actually, he was interested in him the first. But actually, the only time that he started getting like cranky with him was when he came into his space. Yeah, so if they're like off leash, then it's fine. But if it's him tethered and Puddles is like laying down first, and then he comes over, yeah. But that's healthy, you know. He's saying, hey, get out my face, you know. And in fact, I want that to happen to my puppy, so my puppy learns how to read that, you know. Jordan, see if he can walk in the middle. See if he can walk in the middle with a pack. Wow. You gotta switch it behind your back, opposite side, and get in front. There you go. And now you hold him accountable. Now you gotta hold him accountable. Put him back where you had him. There you go. Your pops there are like, hey, can you please, like, just walk with me, please? Like, I just need you to, like, walk with me, you know? Where you should be saying, stop being an asshole, you know? And when you do, he's gonna be like, okay, I'll follow. Can we switch, Jordan? I'm gonna walk in front. Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Come on. Good. 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 Wait. Frito. So I took him and I just marked the end of the leash. I made him really sensitive to hanging like that. I'll take him. So you just gotta mark the end of the leash more. All right, Tom, let's go. This is the client dog.
You have a dog?
I have 4 dogs.
You have a big dog or?
I got 2 pit bulls, or I have 3 pit bulls and a Belgian Malinois. So like Williams dog right there on the right.
Hello.
Yep.
What's the kind of dog that is?
That's a Belgian Malinois. Yep. So those are like the police army dogs.
Yeah.
Yep, and you feel how he's hanging again right there, Jordan. You gotta pop the leash. When he was doing that with me, I stopped and I popped it and he went, ah! And he looked at me like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that, you know? But if you let him hang like that, he's going to hang like that. And then he's going to pull you when you walk by a dog. When he's hanging like, when he did that right there, like, let me see if she lets me pull right there, that's him practicing for lunging at a dog the next time he walk by. So if you notice, he tried to let you, make you let him sniff right there before you walked up to the dogs that he was trying to lunge at the whole class, you know? But because you didn't allow it, he's like, okay, I'll just walk by, okay? So all that little stuff just during the walk adds up for when there's a scenario where he wants to take off at something. Free dog, Michigan. Good boy, Mishka. Good boy, Mishka. Parkour. Shh. Shh.
No. No.
Just, I did the thing. I did the thing. I parkoured. Yeah, man, when you're ready, Jordan, you can come back over. I want him to like be in between some dogs. Come on, Mishka. Mishka, let's go. Good. Yeah, but you just go run up there and get in between, right behind Maud and Amber. Hey, Destiny, slow down real quick. Cool, go ahead. You can go. I was just trying to let Jordan get in between. Here you go. This is Mishka. Same rules, like you was just telling her, for him. When I get away from you, he might try to like stay with me, but just pretend like you don't care. Thank you, Ariel. Pop, pop, pop. Yep. What's up, buddy? How you feeling? Your arm looks like you got more movement.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta sleep with it.
Yep, just keep going, Ariel. Yep, and then when you don't feel him, tell a good boy. This is where I struggle with him the most. Yeah, bro.
Oh, like him, like.
Yeah, like where's Joanne? I gotta catch up to Joanne.
Come on.
Yep. Can you do me a favor, Ariel? Hand him to Lucy. I mean, to Lauren. Lauren, I'm so glad that you just understand that when I'm talking about your dog, I'm talking about you. All right. Yep, don't get my puppy killed, please, Lauren.
Is she yours?
No, this is client puppy. He's here for board and train. But he's mine while he's with me. Just like your girl's mine when she's with me.
Probably see. But did Jared tell you we're getting another
other dog?
No. What type of dog? He must have been trying to surprise me or something. That's much better, Jordan. Good job, Lauren. We're just gonna go back to the park. Bet. Leash tension towards. So up and over, there you go. There, when you said up, your leash went straight up. You know, you want it to be, hey, come this way. Exactly. As Lawrence? Oh, as Mishka? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, they just don't even know like what this world has to offer, but they just want to do everything. All right, now Lauren, you can pass him off to Sarah. He has been with me for almost 3 weeks now. He's going home Tuesday. So this is like the last level right here because he does all of this with me great. Like if I call him, if I tell him to sit down, all those things. But now it's like, all right, I need you to generalize it. I wonder how big he'll get. I'm not sure. Yeah. And he's kind of been this size the whole time. You can't even tell, yeah, how big he is because his hair. He knows where home is. See what happens when you walk him on the side of Frank. So give Frank more leash and give him less leash. Now cut his leash in half. No, put him on the same side, yeah. Now you just mark Frank. Exactly. Yep. Frank will float. Don't worry about it. Like if Frank corrects him, then he gets corrected. But you gotta address Mishka. So swing your arm for Mishka, not for Frank. Frank's like, fuck this guy. She said she had a meeting to get to. I don't even know what she was saying, but them dogs, they didn't know what she was saying either. That's why I invited her though, because like, yeah. So her dog ran up on me like that, you know? So I'm like, this will be a great lesson for everyone, you know, of like having a dog that somebody can't control, because really what happens is your mind goes to, like, you're annoyed now. You get annoyed first. Like, why is this lady letting this fucking dog just be crazy? So you're in a state of annoyance, but now that you're in a state of annoyance, you're not breathing because you're annoyed, you know? But you gotta take that breath so that now your dog can go, okay, we're calm, you know? So that's really why I was like, yeah, Sharon, come to class.
No, I think it's good. I just, her perception of what was happening and totally
Yes, yes. But that is because she's never seen her dog get fucked up before.
Well, she's only had it for 5 days.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly, exactly.
personality of energy.
Yeah, and honestly, I've never met anyone who just gets a dog and then off leash right away. So I mean, but what I will say is like, her dogs follow her all the way to the point of when they didn't follow her too, you know. So that's why when I told her you changed my perspective, she did, you know. So I would add a little bit of what she's doing, but I'm gonna make sure my dog has a strong communication system before we do any shit like that, you know, because then, like, even if that dog didn't have a recall, when he's being an asshole, like blowing her off, when she says no, he's like, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Let me get back. You get what I'm saying? So definitely very very interesting for sure, you know.
Well, to be honest, like, those are the dog owners that make me the most nervous.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they're so confident in their dog, but they don't realize that like you might have something else going on.
That, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like you're confident in nothing.
Totally, but it's blind
Yeah,
confidence. So it's like that's why it's dangerous.
exactly, exactly. But we live in a world where we live in a city where we're gonna have. She walks around downtown with them dogs, you know. So one day you might go downtown with Puddles, and her dog run up on you. You know what I'm saying? So just the,
Dogs will probably attack their dogs every
But like,
instantly, yeah,
you're gonna have a law.
yeah, instantly. But then once you relaxed and let it happen, then Puddles will be like, okay, cool, we're chilling, you know. But if you panic and tighten up on him, then he's like, oh, I did something wrong, you know. Where he's in the right, like Jordan, she kind of got frustrated with me when Juno was like japping out at him when he came up, you know. Which, yes, he's in the right. The dog's in his space. You can still control that though, you know. Like Akila, I love it when she corrects dogs, but when I tell her to chill, she's gonna chill, you know. But she knows I'm gonna get her on her ass if she doesn't, you know. Good boy, Mishka. Good boy. This guy?
He didn't bark at more dogs today.
Exactly. That's because I blasted him into socialization. But I was, right when he got here, I'm like, all right, we're meeting dogs. Mishka! Good boy. Probably.
Is that a Mickey Mouse turn? Mushka, mushka.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Probably 75% of my walks with Mishka are like this, where I just have him be him, and then,
I like him too.
yeah, and just let him flow, and then I call every so often, you know, and then sometimes when I call, I pick his leash up, but because they'll follow you. Like when they follow you, then you let them follow you. But also that's why I told her, with them two big dogs, like there should be time. What'd you say? Oh, thank you. I think that might be like the number one mistake with puppies is they go on leash too fast, you know? Whereas like, you gonna spit it out. Come on, Mish. Mishka, Mishka! Mishka! Good boy. Loves grass. Cool. We can just chill right here and wrap it up. Does anybody have any questions? Ask me a question. It's your first day. You gotta ask me 5. Saturday and Sunday at 9. Yep. Most days we're gonna be right here. Eventually we're gonna go other places, but you have me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram every single day, dog training, and then send me a message, and then I'll add you to the group chat. Any dog training questions? Yeah, and just take it all in. Have you ever heard of a ball on a string? It's basically, so imagine your tennis ball if you had a rope connected to it, and then every single day dog training. Mishka, that's enough. Shh, that's enough. Good boy. But yeah, ball on a string, I feel like would be a great even point for her because she would still get her tennis ball, but she'd be playing tug with you with it. So it's easier than having to throw it and her chase it. And you could throw it and she chase it, and then when she bring it back, then you play tug with it. You know, you found it? Cool. Yeah, send me a message and then I'll add you. Cool. Thank you for coming. Great to meet you. Any other questions? Anyone? Lauren? Yep. You went with Tanan? Okay. Any questions, Sarah? Ask me one. Yep.
You said that Frank was correcting Mishka.
Yep.
Did she correct Frank or no?
Great question. It depends. It depends. If he's guarding, so like when you had Maud and she was guarding, then yes. But if Mishka is being too pushy, and Frank has given signs of like get out my face, and then Frank goes to correct, and he doesn't overcorrect, then no, I wouldn't correct him. Yeah. I might even tell him good boy. You said the second time he what? He overcorrected the second time. Yeah, that's like when he was on the couch. Remember, and he was correcting off the couch, and it's like, bro, nobody's fucking trying to come on the couch right now. It's like that, you know. Jordan, any questions? Ask me one.
Would you say, oh, is it fine? This is not related to what we did today, but like, would you say it's fine for him to play like with the dog, with dogs off, especially because he's on the leash?
Great question. Her question was, is it fine for him to play with dogs off leash? If he comes when you call him, yes. If he doesn't come when you call him, no. Yeah. If he comes when you call him, what am I trying to say? If he doesn't come when you call him and you still want him to play, then I'll just have him on a long line, so that you can like. But I wouldn't. Thank you, bro. But I wouldn't like. Let's say he was in a long line playing right now, right? And I know he's not gonna come when I call him. I'm not gonna go, Juno, come from over here. I'm gonna first go. I'm gonna let him play, and while he's playing, I'm gonna sneak over and get the long line, and then I'm gonna call him, and then I'll call him. He'll get paid. Free dog, go play. He can go out and play again. But yeah, if he doesn't come, we call him. No, because he'll only do what Sharon's dogs were doing today. That's what that'll turn into. You know, as soon as that dog was like, oh, another husky, all the training she thought she had in that dog, he didn't care. He's like, this is what I care about most. So that, yeah, if the dog can't be off leash, I mean, if the dog can't respond to you, then it shouldn't be off leash at all. In your house, anything, at all. Question? Ask me one.
Besides like keeping her like in her place at home to stop her from barking, like she's not like we keep the soft leash on her. Sometimes she's not like really definitely in the house. Like when you go over and you yank it,
Got it. Well, for Maud, what I've learned through her staying with me is you have to proactively give her boundaries in order for her to not to want to bark. You get what I'm saying? So Maud will do this thing when she comes over. Remember we were playing chess and she kept trying to be under the table? Or she'll just try to be under the table. And it was like an unhealthy level of I want to be under this table because it's uncomfortable for me to be anywhere else that doesn't have a table covering me that's not next to people. You get what I'm saying? So my point with that is she probably does the same thing with you in your house, where she needs to be next to you. The other day, I had Maud outside, I had Dog outside, and I was talking to Regina, who owns Dog, right? And I was explaining to her, because Dog kind of does, they kind of have the same perspective, right? Or temperament when it comes to like love and affection, right? So I started going, oh, good girl, Maud, good girl, right? Like you would. And then, like once I made that sound, she turned her back and she put her butt on me and she didn't move. She's just like, I'm having a full conversation. She's got a full yard to be able to explore, and she was just Velcro to me now. You get what I'm saying? So if she does that in the house, you have to stop allowing her to do that in the house, and then it'll be easier to tell her to shut up when she's been a nut. Good. So that, but then there also should be the other side of when she's doing it and you say, no, get away from me. You get what I'm saying? So that I would use my leash. Like she would get more of that than me telling her to stop barking, because like she would do that more, right? And I'd be like, hey, get away. And then when she decided to be away from me, then I reward her for it. But now she'd be more responsive to anything that I said because she's waiting to hear Maud come, or Maud let's go, or good girl Maud. You get what I'm saying? Make sense? Any other questions, Ariel, before you drop your boy back off? Pat? No, I don't. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, bring him through. My pleasure. Any questions, William? All good? Cool. Everybody, by the way, this is William. This is my brother right here. He's a dog trainer as well, and we're going to be just training dogs together. So we want to have, our goal is to have the biggest dog training group class in Chicago this summer and be able to help many people with their dogs. So if you ever have any questions, William can answer questions as well.
Yeah, you've been super helpful.
Cool. All right, thank you for coming. How's she been?
Good.
Confident?
Yeah, confidence she doesn't lack. It's the guarding, you know. No.
She's still doing it for people?
Well, we haven't had anybody over yet.
Okay.
And that's part of my question is, I don't know if I told you, but like a couple days after this happened, our dog walker came.
Mm-hmm.
And we warned her about everything, so she knew. And when she got there, Lucy jumped on the couch, like curled up in a ball, and growled at her.
And she normally doesn't. She's happy to see the dog walker normally?
She has known the dog walker since we had her.
Okay.
When we first got her.
Yeah.
So I've been having a lot of like chatter back and forth with the dog walker about like the safest way to like.
She's gonna drag you in a minute.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, just say, hey, Lucy, leave it.
Lucy, leave it.
And bring her away. There you go. And hold her accountable.
Sit.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Our dog walker has a strong personality.
Mm.
So I'm like trying to figure out I thought like the best way would be, oh, come over, we'll go on a walk together, do a reintroduction. And she was like, I don't want to do that. That's a bad idea. She's extra protective when she's around you and Marty.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'll talk to our trainer and see what he thinks.
So she wants to just come in and get Lucy and go by herself.
I think
That's
so.
fine.
Should I have Lucy in the crate?
Yeah.
Okay, and just see what happens?
Yeah.
I just don't want something bad to happen.
Well, stop thinking about something bad happening.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to get spiritual, but that's how law of attraction works. If you have a picture in your mind, then the universe will pull that picture towards you.
Yeah.
So if the dog walker trusts her skill, because I would do the same thing. I'd be like, hey, she's guarding you.
Yeah.
I would either in that moment just have you hand me her leash and then go without you, or I would say like set up a scenario of like, all right, you guys just go in the room, leave her in the crate. I'll get her out the crate.
Yeah, so
You know.
like, hey, come on Monday, she'll be in her crate.
Right.
If you feel comfortable, let her out.
Exactly. Let
If not,
on leash
I'll-
walker.
And yeah.
But no. If not, you see you putting a bad thought in your brain again.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just leave it at, hey, yeah, come get her.
Okay.
And it sounds like the dog walker is confident enough to do
I
that.
think so, and I'm just, oh shit. No.
Rex want to play with her so bad.
My bad arm.
Yeah. You have to, Lucy, leave it. Good. And then you always just mark when you feel her.
Okay.
So I'm not even going to tell her to sit. I'm going to let her decide to sit, and then I'm going to go down and rub her for sitting.
Yeah.
And then when I rub her, it'll go Control Alt Delete now,
Okay.
right? And she'll decide maybe to go over there again, and I'll just punish it. And then she'll decide to sit again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. No.
Cool.
No.
That answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Remember, law of attraction. So think great thoughts.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Yes. Let me know if you want me to, like, when he comes by, use it those days, you know. But it only makes sense to use it if you're going to be committed to using it. So think about that. Yeah, that's what. That's what it is. Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
Yep, see you. I don't know if we'll be here tomorrow, or if not, I'll see you Tuesday.
Cool. Great to meet you.
Good meeting you also.
Awesome. I'll see you later. You want me to take him and you head out, or you want to welcome back? What you want to do? Cool. Oh, I thought you were going to want to spend your last minutes with him. You said pick up what? What you mean? Like for a table? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Today. Okay. If I'm not, I'll just have you leave it. But if I am, I'll let you know. I'll text you. I know I'm going to a lesson at 2. So it'll be after that. Okay. Cool. He's like, oh shit. You're welcome. You heard her say it. She said you should. Cool. I think that was like a decent class considering it started like how it started. I feel like that was probably the best part in the class. Actually, was the beginning.
What happened in the beginning?
Lady had 2 off-leash dogs, and her dogs were just not listening to her, but she thought they were listening to her, and they weren't. And so
Saying no, 3, 2, 1, and like counting down as if
she tried all type of shit.
What was it, Doodle?
Nah, yeah, another lady.